welcome back to my channel. My name is Jim. This is Southwest Florida Scale Model Builders, and today we're back working on Hachette's 1973 Ford Falcon, the XB GT MadMax vehicle. Working on the interior again, and build's coming along nice, and I'm going to bring you down to the overhead and we'll get these 5 knocked out. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to sit the interior over here. We got 73 through 77. And with that, I'm going to move these out of the way. And we're going to open up 73. This looks like this should be a fairly quick 5 stages. All right, we have the center console. Looks like the center console door, a couple of brackets, some wood grain to put on. And some PS05 screws. All right, let's see what we do first. First, it says to take this get this bracket here. This is actually a hinge, tiny little hinge. It says to mount it right here. And that's being held with these little screws, PS41s. I think they're the smallest screws I've ever had to use. Wow, they are tiny. Let's see what screwdriver I got. Yep, that will work. Let me hold it there. There's the hinge. Next, we have another hinge, which is going to go onto the center console cover. And that's held in with PS41, 2 of them. That doesn't fit. These holes are bigger. Or maybe I just didn't have it in the hole. Let's see. Let's try it now. There we go. Let me get the other one. I haven't worked on the DeLorean for a while, but I have a lot of parts for it. I'll be back on it shortly. There, that's done. And it shows this. It's mounted like that, with two more of these little screws. Is it P41s? There's one. There. There's the center console lid. Let's move on to the next part. All right, it's showing the wood grain. Taking this section here off. Let's see. Gotta pop this whole one out. There. And that's going to go right up front here. There, that's down. Next, we're going to put a piece back here. There, that's down. There's the wood grain. Okay. What do we do next? That's all we do. These we sit aside. Next, we're going to be bringing over 74. 74 is more details for the center console. A lot of little parts in this one. All right, we've got the gear shifter with the button for the supercharger. Whoops, don't want to lose it. There's a bracket. There's a cable. Actually, that looks like the microphone. Bezel. Another part for the center console. This is the CB radio. The boot and some screws. Some more small screws, but these are longer. And the boot goes up through here like this. Can only go in one way because there's this indent. Goes in fine that way. That's held in with PS12 screws, which are these little screws. All right, that's in. Next, we're going to take this and put the little red ball on it. Or actually, it's a button for the supercharger. There. That wasn't so bad. Then we're going to mount the shifter here to the center console. There you go. That looks pretty cool. Let's see what's next. Next, we bring over the CB radio. Take this bracket. Like so. And we put a PSO5 screw in here. I'm gonna have to remagnetize this. It's getting weak, this one. There, that's in. And it shows us there's a hole right here in the front where the microphone goes. Shows you holding it this way and put the wire in. like it's mounted to here. And that's the CB radio. That gets mounted up front here on the console. It's a key, keyway. You can only go in one way. There. It's on a slight angle, facing the driver. There you go, there's the CB radio. I'm going to take this and mount it, looks like here, at the back of the console. Like so. And that's held in with a PS05 screw. Okay, then we're going to bring the interior over, and this is going to sit right here. It has two screws, like two screws that hold it down. There's one. There's two. Okay, console's in. Now we're going to mount to the dashboard. Goes through like that. And it sits just there like that. That's held in with a PS11 screw. That's one. Two. All right, that looks like it's in. And that's all there is to do in that stage. It looks pretty cool. Let me set that aside. Now we're going to bring over 75. This looks like it's going to be the passenger seat. Very similar to the driver's seat, of course. It's got the adjust lever and the knob. You got the bottom of the seat, the soft top of the seat, and then the foam. So the first thing I want us to do is mount the lever, which goes under here. Like so. It sits right in that groove. That's held in with the PS05 screw. On the other side, of course. And we put the little knob on it. There, that's the adjuster. Is to sit the foam in there, be like so. Then we're gonna, from the front, push the cushion in. Watch the lever. Okay, I just lost the little knob. Let's try it again. Well, I'm going to leave the knob off until I'm done. Let's pick this up, put it in the front, and squeeze it, pull it over the back and the sides. There. There's the seat. Let me put the knob back on the adjuster. Okay. I think that's all going to be doing this one. Then we're going to bring over 76. 76 looks like it's the back of the seat. I'm also going to bring over 77 because it is the rest of the back of the seat. I'll also open both of them together. That's got PS05 screws. All right, so this one says first thing you do is get this in there, I guess. Let me see. So hold it like this and just push it in. There you go. That's all there is to do in that stage. All right, we take the foam. Sit it in there like that. Then we're going to take the back, which has 4 mounting posts. And we're going to put them on there, push it in, like so. Then we're going to bring the seat bottom over. We're going to mount the seat bottoms together to the top. And that is held in with 2 PS05 screws. There's that. There's the passenger seat done. That's telling us to bring it over here. We're going to mount the passenger seat. We'll go right here. We flip it over. There's one. Be gentle with it upside down. There. All right, there's the passenger seat in. We put the globe back on. That's the interior. It's coming along good. All right, tells us to put the driver's seat in. Let's line the seat up in here. We turn it over again. Let's see here. There. We get 2 screws. See, I still got it. All right, hold it there. There's one. There's 2. All right, there's both seats in. Looking pretty cool. And that's all there is to do in that stage and in that pack. All right, I'll go put you back to the tripod and we'll finish up with this video. All right, I'm back, and this is the final on these 5 stages and this pack. As you can see, well, lighting's not good, but interior is just about done. I guess next we'll be working on the back seat, and I'll probably be putting it in the car. The interior is getting heavy, but it's pretty cool. And with that, I'm going to be signing off. I appreciate you watching. If you can, please comment and like. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to say peace, take care, happy modeling, and I hope everybody's doing well out there. I know I'm doing okay, and I'll have another video up in a couple days. But for now, Adios.
See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.